social podcast. I'm
Welcome.
your co-host, Mr. Overlord. With me today is always are the main host, Kuro.
Oh, bonjour. Guten Tag. I'm here. Uh,
On our with dog with our other co-host, Dog Boy, it's a bit of a flipped coin. He's either gonna make it or he's not gonna make it.
yeah, that's the thing about it. He'll probably show up sometime soon.
Yeah,
Late, but hopefully he got the notification, or he's hanging out with some bros. So, uh, yeah.
yeah, it's almost the 4th of July.
Oh, yeah. You guys didn't celebrate your you guys getting ready for Fourth of July. I in Canada, we think ahead. We celebrate our Canada Day on the 1st of July. While you guys take your sweet time and get ready for shooting
Well,
fireworks.
yeah, I know. Taking our sweet time, especially when you're working at a grocery. It's basically like when the grocery store when yeah, funny enough at my grocery store job, I have to do a bunch of preparation because everything is going to be on the shelves is going to be flying off like meth.
Long weekend. That's also the thing too. Actually, no.
Yeah.
Wait. Let me check my calendar. Yeah, it's yeah. Okay, so
I'm
yeah,
probably
long
not going to
weekend.
get a bonus anytime soon.
Yeah, sucks. Yeah. So everyone's gonna get off of Easter Monday. So everyone's gonna get off on a Friday, or people have gotten off on a Friday. Went to college. I'm not college. Cottage already. And they got to come back Monday on the whole big traffic. Yeah, sounds like fun.
And then after that, I'm going to have to go to gotta go to my usher job.
Usher job. No, go
I
on.
work at Comerica Park.
True, true. No, I was thinking, Usher. You know the singer.
Oh,
I was thinking of a Boondocks episode. Speaking of which, a Boondocks episode. Uh, did you hear what happened to R. Kelly?
oh yeah, I know. He got arrested for 30 years. He got sent to prison for 30 years.
I just camcorder. Like everything Huey said about R. Kelly, it came later, and it came later in the future. And the highest cam like introduce him to some older women. How does camcorder? You guys stop parading him around like he's some kind of hero, or like every hero that gets arrested and it's Nelson Mandela. I was like, wow. As soon as I heard that, I went to go watch that Boondocks episode just to just to go see that part.
Like, let's be honest here. With R. Kelly, like, there's like a whole bunch of shit. I think even Long Beach Griffey did a skit on it.
Oh, really? Okay. Was that like not recently, or was that like a new one? Did they do a new video?
It's like a fairly old one.
Okay. I probably yeah I
It's
did.
basically like the chicks who are saying like, what was it like to live in R. Kelly's house, and it's just like, what the fuck do you mean?
What's it like to live in R. Kelly's house?
Like, what the fuck do you mean? That shit was hot. Was like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, probably living in R. Kelly's house was kind of hot. Gotta be awesome, man.
R&B all day. Um, being pissed on
But
every single
yeah,
every day.
yeah. But it's like here's the thing. Like, at least with oh yeah, like with oh yeah, people like to and I think I think I saw one comparison because I occasionally like go to R. Kelly's music for specifically Ignition.
Oh yeah, remix to Ignition. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I totally forgot about those songs. I was thinking. I was only thinking of the I believe I can fly song.
It's the remix to
Yeah.
Ignition. I'm fresh out the kitchen. Mama rolling body got every minute you wishing. On coke and rum.
I
I'm
forgot
like
that
so when
song.
I'm drunk. What?
I forgot about that song. Like like he was there, and then he disappeared, and well, from my life. But then like I didn't remember he. Then I forgot he had songs. Like I said, the only songs I remember is I believe is his I believe I can fly, and then I guess that's
Yeah,
it.
it's like aside from all the roasting comments, um, uh, one dude actually kind of compared it to the whole Michael Jackson situation.
How so?
It's like it's like primarily based on like the evidence department because like some because like if you guys don't know some like the most infamous one was with Jordy Chandler was was like he had it was primarily like flimsy evidence and one kid Razor Fist did a pretty decent video on it even though it was kind of like defending him but primarily defending him but I'm not gonna get into that shit.
Okay. The life I see on TV. I don't know anything about them. But I bet people still love them. People, want them free or uh, still defend them.
Yeah, because like I said, like the kinds of evidence they had against him is was kind of flimsy.
Yeah, all I know is I only heard the end of the trial on the news. I was like, oh, okay, well, that's the end.
Yeah, and then
Was it like televised like the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp?
kind of it's like primarily of his like court cases.
Okay. Because like I never watched like the thing about it, I never watched the Amber Heard or Johnny Depp, but I heard it was televised.
I watched like a few clips of it, but it's like but yeah, it's nice to see that Johnny Depp won.
Yeah. Uh, well,
And like let's be honest here, Amber Heard's like a walking red flag.
so I heard about Amber Heard. I don't even know what movie she's like.
She was in Aquaman.
I never watched it.
Yeah, I never watched it either, but that's her claim to fame there.
Yeah. Well, Aquaman.
Aside from being Johnny Depp's chick,
Uh,
well, former chick.
there's like there's one Aquaman movie.
Well, they're making a sequel actually.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to watch it anyways because Aquaman doesn't seem like the most interesting uh DC hero. No, he just has Aqua. He's in the water. I guess when he
Well,
give him the
he's
hook.
basically the king of Atlantis.
Yeah, I know, but they like in this. I think one of the Batman, the or not the Justice
Like
League.
the reason why I even know about it's because one I watched like a few bits of Young Justice before that shit got way too convoluted for its own liking, and two was because of Batman the Brave and the Bold.
Yeah, I never liked this art style Batman and Brave and the Bold, but I could watch a little bit of Young Justice, um, or the Justice League. But Batman and Brave and the Bold, I looked at it. I'm like, nah, that's not for me. It was bold, the bold lines. It really spoke when it said Brave and the Bold by having those bold lines.
Yeah, it's like funny enough, it's like kind of like going to this Silver Age.
Yeah, because he was still wearing his old costume, and not that I prefer any of the Batman costume. I mean, the classic one's
Uh,
classic. The new ones are new, but yeah, it's not like I prefer any of them or any of the stories. I mean, I've watched Batman, but never preferred any of them. It's not my thing. Well, actually, Batman Beyond. Now that's something I can get behind. The intro where everyone's
I
dancing.
didn't really like his I didn't really like the Batman Beyond suit in Arkham Knight. I thought that was like complete ass.
Uh, remember Arkham Knight. Let me go look that. Let me go look at Batman.
Look up Batman Arkham Knight, Batman Beyond. But yeah,
Yeah.
so
Oh, so it looks like. Huh. Yeah, yeah. It doesn't really.
like keep in mind in Arkham City, which a lot of people consider it the best Batman game by Rocksteady, um, they nailed it perfectly.
Listen, I don't remember which one I played. I played one of them, two of them. I don't remember which one. I'm trying to remember. I played a Batman. I played one of the Batman. But go on.
Uh, yeah, like they kind of dropped the ball hard. Well, while we're on the topic of Arkham City, a lot of people requested for the Batmobile. Be careful for what you wish for, kids. You just might get it because in Batman Arkham Knight, that's the main majority of the gameplay. Fuck the Batmobile.
The Tumblr. Oh, the mobile or the Tumblr.
Mobile.
Okay, is that the one that apparently knocks you out by shocking you when it runs into enemies?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. It's for mobile.
Yeah, it's like it's extra. Yeah, it's yeah, like it takes up like approximately like most of the gameplay. Like almost everything revolves around it, which yeah, this is what happens about be careful what you wish for, kids.
Yeah, I
Um
when I played, but
and top that off with an abysmal PC port.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. I know about the bad PC port. Yeah, I know about that.
Yeah, it's like for PC gamers, this was when Cyberpunk came out, like there was a meme going on like PC gamers getting the shorthand of the stick. But when what happens to Cyberpunk, because you guys know like it bricked like some people's PS4s and consoles and all that
Oh
stuff. They
yeah,
fucking go ape shit.
yeah. I remember that era. I was like, I think I was afraid to even get the game when I had it on Steam, but like I played
Yeah,
a
like
little bit.
it didn't do much with my game.
I didn't do much with the game either. I just kind of just walked. I just wanted
Like
to test the my PC and
no,
see
I
what it was
meant
like.
like it didn't really. I didn't really encounter any game breaking bugs. That's what I'm talking about.
True. When I played it, I didn't encounter a game breaking bug, but I saw the people T posing in the in the opening. I was like, well, okay, sure. Oh, this game was
Yeah,
this,
like that's pretty much like the only thing, like texture pop-ins.
and it was texture pop-ins, and I guess and just people,
One dude doing the A pose.
yeah. And then I played it. It was a fun game. That's all I gotta say. It was a fun game, but I didn't really stick around with it. I think I took it off my PC just because I was like, I'm not gonna play this game again. I made my character. I played a little Cyberpunk, and I said, yeah, I got to enjoy some Cyberpunk, but I wasn't gonna really stick around with it. I just wanted to like test out my PC, just like rebuild PC and see how like. Well, the thing about it is when I was playing the game, it made my computer sound like it was taking off. Like it sounded like I was going off the airport, and I could hear
Yeah,
the
that's something you might have to get used to.
oh yeah, I didn't like it. Like some games, like I have Fall Guys, and that does that a little bit, and then the PC calms down. It was playable because I turned it to ultra, and I was like, oh no, my computer started to take off, and I was like, this is like
Yeah. Oh yeah. What kind of cooling system do you have? Air or water?
air,
Okay.
yeah,
So it's probably like a stock cooler as well.
pretty much. I got like yeah. I forget one of the fans are called like a cooler, some kind of cooler fan. But yeah, it's
Yeah, it's like it comes with like a stock cooler.
yeah. My other PC had a fan well my old PC had a fan that was like had like blue LEDs. It's pretty cool. Well, this one's all red. Just red light
Oh,
is everywhere, and it looks like a
oh,
robot.
actually, CS Ghost. Speaking of which, please, if you find like any stolen content, please don't be afraid of reporting it
For what?
because it's a common thing, actually.
For what game?
stolen content amongst smaller YouTubers because believe it or not, that's what happened to this YouTube channel who goes by the name of CS Ghost Animations. A lot of his two of his more popular videos, Welcome to CS:GO and PC Master Race, explained in under 5 or 10 minutes, if I remember correctly. They got stolen and re-uploaded to them.
Okay.
Now, thankfully, he did manage to take the the CS:GO video down. However, this TikTok one is still pending.
It's an animation, right? Like 2D animation.
Yeah,
Okay, I see
remember,
it.
he spends like a fuck ton of time animating, and he does it by himself.
And someone stole the animation and it. Yeah, no, actually, to be honest, I've seen people steal people's videos because when Amino was bringing out that the stories and when everyone was fighting for the money, they just stole a bunch of like hydraulic press videos and then they posted on their own timeline. And I guess that's where Amino was like, "We gotta stop this. This is getting a little bit too crazy."
Yeah, which honestly, you should just post it. Just let people post short clips.
They did. They just cut the clips from other people's videos.
Well, it's more like they gimped them into giving. They gimped the free to use players and those who wouldn't pay for it. And the reason, and to those people who are new here, um we reference Amino a lot because that's where we all came from.
Yes, it's ground zeros for where we all started.
Yeah, and I have a bit of like a somewhat a bit of a somewhat bitter history with Amino as well.
Oh, speaking of which, before you go on, I have what 3 more days. What's today? Sunday? No, I think it's tomorrow. Actually, let me check. I'll be 10 years. Be 10 years old on Amino. You go check. I don't know what I'm going to do for that special thing, but you can go on.
Um, you guys don't know and around 2026 ish, it'll also be my 10 years of Amino, like when I had my first account, because the sketchpad account which I have is my third one. Kuro knows primarily the full story about it. Kuro and Dogboy kind of know the story about it. If I do feel like it, I will eventually talk about it, but yeah. Kuro?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just trying to find the private message. I'm trying to find my account. Oh wait, it's already saying 10 years already. Hold on, let me check my phone. Saying
And I kind of told everyone, I went on my YouTube channel. It's like at the end of the video, told like everyone I'm in a podcast.
uh it's a slow news week anyway, so I'm not really expecting much.
Um,
All right, 2 more days. So I hope Julian comes to me and be like, "Wow, you've been here for 10 years. How about we take you?"
you're probably just gonna give you like some kind of fucking sticker.
Hey, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. That's probably going to be it. I don't know what I'm going to do with the sticker. Like, hey, look, everyone, I got this exclusive sticker. They
So,
probably don't even know that I exist. Getting stickers is like
one of the
less than that.
one of the things that I masochistically go back to is the fall of the art commentary community,
Tell us more about it.
and it is a spectacle to behold.
Go on.
So it all started with a channel who goes by the name of Creepshow Art. She once did art videos, but eventually she became a tea channel, which eventually birthed the whole art commentary
Hold
community.
on,
If
hold
you
on.
guys don't know.
Sorry, I like to interrupt. What is a T channel? For those who probably don't know, like,
It's primarily people who like to talk about trending topics, new and all types of shit like that. Once again, the most popular one was Creepshow Art, but it's currently and if you want like a more slightly more unbiased version of a T channel, check out Spill. Now, eventually, she birthed the whole art commentary community, which is just you giving your opinions out while you're doing a speed painting, and that has its own fair share of dramas. But for right now, we're currently focusing the on the whole saga that made it that fell. So there's a YouTuber who goes by the name of Toby, and she made a video called "The Falls of Creepshow Art," and she basically talked about all the flaws, uh, and how poorly researched, and how she doesn't really apologize for what she's done, kind of mentality. And remember, when it comes to the art CC, they're kind of anti lolicon. And if you guys don't know, Kuro and I, to nip this in the bud, Kuro and I are fairly open people. We get our perspectives from our perspectives, but we have our limits. One of those limits is fact versus fiction. We're not going to argue with you over lolly shit. Don't try and link us videos or anything else like that. We
oh, I'm gonna
saw
watch
it.
them.
Hell, I saw a debate with Digibro versus Tommy C about lolly shit. And and Tommy C lost his fucking marbles.
What's this?
So if any of you attempt to go into the VOD's comments section and talk about how we're terrible people for being okay with lolly shit, we're either A, going to ignore you, or B, go full troll mode.
Speaking of, is this Digibro of blonde hair or Digibro of or old Digibro of the beard?
Digibro with a beard.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Maybe he's changed. I would a new video that he's putting on. He just seems like a different person. All of a sudden.
But yeah,
Fun.
that's pretty much that's basically our take on it. Like, if you want to argue with us over fantasy versus reality, we're either A, going to ignore you, or B, go full troll mode. And I'm singling out the art CC because those are the types of people who will try to do that shit.
I
So back to what I was saying. One of the flaws that she tried to do was okay, so after the Faults of Creepshow art video came out, um, Toby proceeds to shoot herself in the foot. Basically saying like, hey, if you make lolly shit, you're automatically the P word. Um, but then two people who go by the name of Kai Weiss and Omnia, these guys are very important later on, kind of called Toby out for her hypocrisy because she drew Todoroki and and Usagi from Sailor Moon in some fairly compromising positions. The Todoroki one was more aimed at more than the Usagi one,
yeah, I hear you.
and she also talked about like how she accepted Saint Dawson's apology. And another thing about the art commentary community, especially with Kai Weiss, is how much these guys like to play the race card. Like, yeah. So later on, I'm giving you the more condensed version, by the way.
Yeah, I hear. I'm just trying to look. I'm trying to keep up by paying attention to what's going on in this art commentary community. I am
Yeah,
so far removed that I'm starting to hear about this other side of.
of YouTube.
Yeah, I think that all these people probably like came from DeviantArt, and then once they got their channel,
Well, they either came from DeviantArt, Tumblr.
okay, yeah, okay, that's two, and Twitter.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
primarily those places because
Hot spots. I gotta watch this. The art commentary community is toxic. That's a robot, manga, common, and Mad Libs.
yeah, that's and then that event, funny enough, that funny enough segues into it. During the whole Toby's drama, it eventually evolved into the Hopeless Peaches drama, and it was just basically a whole bunch of people, Kai Weiss, Omnia, Creepshow Art, and I think like a whole bunch of others were all ganging up on Hopeless Peaches, who is at the time an art commentary channel, who was who helped the part with Just a Robot, Manga Comment, and Future Butter's video on the whole Toby situation. Now that video kind of performed like complete shit, so Jar deleted it,
Mhm.
and Jar and Manga deleted it. So later on, they all just went at her. How they talked about how she was a Minecraft baiter and all that fun stuff.
What was that? A Minecraft beta? What? You still play that game?
My Remember, I'm using the term Minecraft yourself.
Ah, okay. Gotcha.
It took you a while. So saying like how she's a terrible person and all that fun stuff. Um, by the way, if you guys don't know, then while we're at it, a person who goes by the name of the name's Junkie, proceeded to leak the script that Manga Comment and Jar were making to Omnia, and that was yeah, that was kind of fucked up. So back to the yeah, and then another major player with that was Prismate Luke, who accused Peaches of being a Minecraft baiter.
Mhm.
Remember, I'm using code words here, so
Yeah.
and he also proceeded to try and call Jar, or Just a Robot, racist, which they all went along with. So eventually, while that was happening, Lolcow decided to link Creepshow Art. Lolcow decided to leak Creepshow Art's the, so how many? I'm going too fast for my own brain to comprehend. So, Creepshow Art was also a frequent user of the site Lolcow, which is basically like a wannabe 4chan.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Um, or as Jar says, 4chan but for girls. So, so that happened, and everyone proceeded to turn their sights on Creepshow again for all of the terrible things that she's done. And then another, so the biggest leak. So yeah, the biggest one got taken down, and then a lady who goes by the name of Emily Artful then exposes some of the past fucked up shit that she's done, potentially including but not limited to uh, struggle snuggling. Uh, Actually, I shouldn't say struggle snuggle, because that's but it's like she was in an extremely terrible place, right? But by the time when Creepshow and Emily met, Oh yeah, if you guys are wondering about Creepshow's reaction to the lolcow post, she said it was a person who went by the name of Amy who did that. And with some common deductive reason, if you have like a sense of common inductive reasoning about IP addresses, it was kind of complete bullshit.
Uh-huh.
And then so yeah, that was so if you guys are noticing a common pattern here, um responsibility does taking responsibility is not in their strong suit. I mean, some people are willing to take responsibility for their some people within the art CC are willing to take responsibility for their actions, but not the art CC.
Yeah,
But
go on.
but by the time that happened, Emily Artful exposed her for potentially doing a whole bunch of terrible shit that she did to her, I mean. And yeah,
That's quite interesting.
and then we're still not done yet.
It still goes on, huh?
So
Cosmic
one
Ballet.
dude who goes by the name of Akumu uh was talking about Kai, and Kai kind of copyright striked his video. If you guys It's an unwritten rule that it is a big no-no to falsely copyright strike someone. Like legit, do not do that.
So he didn't like take a video, or he just hit him with a copyright strike just out of spite, right?
He tried to go under the bullshit excuse of he used like nearly my entire video. That was yeah. And like also another thing about it is like if you try to criticize him in some kind of way, shape, or form, he'll he'll pull the race card on you.
Huh. Sounds like a certain group of people that shall not be named.
Let's call it burn, loot, murder.
It's because I've been watching a lot of Locust Eaters, and they're just talking about this. They're oh no, not Locust Eaters. I was watching Clownfish, and they're talking about Ezra Miller and how he would be the same way as his art community, uh, using their using their gender pronouns or calling people Nazis, and how he called people like people he knows Nazis, um, because he was like trying to get out of some situation. So like,
Uh,
oh, so they're almost like the same kind of people. No wonder I don't hang out or know these people. Actually, maybe I have. I know Amino's grounds for like the young art commentators ready to join in
Funny enough, that's where Hopeless Peaches kind of started like her internet presence.
on Amino, huh? Grown from yeah, yeah, grown from the socialist network, because just the way they act and how they run things, and then on from there to uh the bigger pool. That makes sense. I mean,
But here's the thing about Okumu that like the man does not give a fuck. Like the man does not give a single shit who he pisses off. And then this is kind of a clutch move on Jar's part. So the names Junkie and Box of Fox, another person who was fighting in this whole in this big ass war was another person.
Like a wiki fandom wiki. I want to see who these people
Um,
are because I'm on Google and it's not even giving me. It's giving me like random people part of it.
which one you're searching for?
Anyone, all of them. I know
Oh,
someone on the internet has like all of them, so you can just like look at it, like
like they either a left. They probably might have left the internet.
no, but someone still has like a has archived each and every one of these people.
Um, so the names Junkie, Box of Fox, and Holy Majesty were all about to jump to defend Kai, but Jar exposed him for expose Holy Majesty for drawing cub shit. Um, Box of Fox tried to have one of his editors no longer work with him, and then the name's Junkie said like he had blackmail, but it was actually a call with permission.
Now I kind of think about this. Why do these people have this time to go on attack on each other? Don't they are they trying to worry
They
about
they they don't have any like they usually don't have anything else going with their lives.
sense? Okay, because I'm just like, wait, so all this drama for what now? Like, don't they have to worry about their own channels? Don't they have to worry
Yeah,
about?
it's like
Uh,
and and lolly shit.
and then just spread off from there, and then people got involved, and it's just everyone just happened to want to throw their hat into the race in some kind of way, and it just
Yeah,
involved the whole. It just everyone got pulled in pretty much.
yeah.
Well, not
So
everyone. Anyone who wanted to get involved wanted to um, get themselves involved, hop on the train, earn some clout for themselves. White Knight
yeah,
defend, or I think this happened in
yeah.
Amana too once.
Then so a whole different person goes by the name of John Swan. Get managed to get Kai in for a debate, and it was easily the worst thing that
I was
happened.
like John Tron, but I guess
John Swan,
yeah, I guess they just want to go off the name. But go on, yeah.
and yeah, it's like he was in a position where he can no longer play the race card, or he was just like he was also in an active debate, like I said. So you don't have the benefits of editing, doing all the pre-research and all that fun shit. So he pretty much fucking collapsed.
Still trying to find something. I'm finding things on this. I'm just
I linked the whole video.
oh okay. I wasn't looking for the video. I was just looking for pictures. Like I don't know. I keep on coming to Reddit. And I keep on getting like the commentary art in 2021 starter pack. Me copy it. I'll put it into the Discord so you can check it out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
like
came across that video a couple times. But still use the CS:GO surf gameplay. Uh, 10 minutes long videos of them reading tweets filled with brim of ads. You can hear the edgy teen hormones in their awful sounding monotone voice. Bam's dream in the title and thumbnails, despite the dream rarely being relevant to the video, often makes a video on obvious attention-seeking trolls at that vegan and that vegan teacher. Yeah, I heard about her before.
oh
Uh,
yeah, she's I was surprised that like how how are you this skinny? But then again, it's the vegan diet. You're kind of missing like a whole bunch of and I'm gonna get the vegans on my case.
What are we gonna do? Eat you?
No, it's because they're lacking in certain things that a lot of like they almost look like
Oh
crackheads.
yeah, no, I know. Oh, I know.
But back to the fall of the art CC. Um so that
Oh,
was the eventual end of Kai. There was some other stuff like how he assaulted Omnia uh because both of them were dating. But I at this point, like, I don't know who to like. I'm not taking both sides. Like, I'm not taking any sides when it comes to that case because Omni is clearly a person who's willing to lie, who is willing to like say some shit, and then Kai, like, I already like, even in this highly condensed video, like, like, he's a bit of a piss poor dude.
yeah. I'm like I said. I'm here trying to understand this community. I never heard of or never got involved. Lavender Town would be part of this too, right?
No, she is primarily not.
Does she like soar above the
Like, she primarily does like art tutorials and all that fun shit.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
Art challenges, redesigns on all that stupid shit.
Okay, so White Manga Lavender Town would totally be like not part of our community. This is just for I don't even know what this group is. I'm trying to like wrap my head around like why would a bunch of art I mean I understand why a bunch of artists would be like um on the attack on of each other because yes I am part of our community and I was getting attacked.
Like
I understand that. I just don't understand why a bunch of YouTube artists would just be like, "We got nothing else to do. I could be editing my video right now. No, I'm gonna go attack that person. Or let's get my whole uh subscriber group to go on an attack. Like your my personal army to go attack. Well, you have like two people. We have your army as part of someone else's army. Like I get it. If you're a nobody and you go on an attack on somebody, yes. But if you have a YouTube channel and you have a presence, your job is not to attack someone else. Your job is to serve the people, not the people serving you. So I just don't. I can't wrap my head around the fact someone would take their sweet ass time and do apparently nothing but attack someone else. I get it.
well,
I mean, I don't get it.
also keep in mind, like I said, they're also like anti lolly. So
Yeah, I understand. These people they don't like anything that was from
like they
time
don't really
below.
because like I said, like they think
Okay, like
like I said, it's like these people like think they like to take the moral high ground a lot.
oh,
That's what I think
definitely.
at least.
Yeah, virtue signaling is is the hot topic of today. You can look
Hopefully, this will be like the Molotov cocktail of the dead horse.
hopefully, but it will probably go down for like maybe a decade and then come back again. Uh, the pendulum swings back and time seems to go in cycles. One year you're gonna have people who are gonna be like, yeah, it's not a problem. The next year, um, I mean, I don't think I was attacked for my character in Black Suitman because well, no one really knows who I was, so they didn't have that time. But I know,
So 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 yeah, that's the Art CC saga, kids.
so good thing I'm not really trying to get involved with their group. Maybe one
I mean,
day.
like they're already dead, so
Oh, wait, oh, really? I mean, they're all.
well, the remnants of them are still active and all that fun stuff. But it's like they're pretty much dead.
Oh, okay. So there's nothing to worry about. Just any stragglers that are out there. All right, good to know. because like you make it sound like they're still roaming the internet, waiting for
Like they still are, but it's just like
but they're powerless.
yeah, kind of.
Okay, so there's no chance that none of us will be attacked. Which also,
A small percentage.
yeah, I mean, also
Because keep in mind, like their subscriber count is fairly high.
yeah, I mean, also like the drama can really boost your channel's views. And I'm not saying I want to go and be like get involved with that because that's I'm trying to avoid any kind of drama. I mean, it's not going to bother me anyways because every time someone brings some drama, I'm just like, why are you wasting your time bringing drama? And knowing if you continue going down the path, like I mean, I'm basing my experience from being on Amino. It's particularly Omana the last days where the art community got toxic, and I was like, yeah, I could, uh, uh, let's not, let's just get away from it and stuff like that. Yeah, the connection, room for political stances. Wave your flags, kids. Basically like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which is funny enough because Omnia is non-binary. But like I said, it's like I'm not scared of the I'm not scared of of those clown. I'm not scared of the circus that is the commentary community of the whole art CC community.
and all they do is just comment on and like what do they do in general? Did they just
It's like I said, it's like they give their thoughts over speed drawing.
oh that's boring. Wow. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I know some. Then I know a couple of channel. Like I knew a channel out there that was like Ruby. She used to be part of Yamana. She had a video where she did that, where she gave her comments over it. I think Plague of Gripes does that. So w-
Well, I think he's I mean like at least with Plague of Gripes, he does other stuff
yeah, yeah, I think he does. I remember him doing a lot of Dark Souls. I only know him
or
through
animations.
oh yeah, and animations, and I know that he has a Twitch channel. Because
Although it's like yeah, it's like at least with him, like he does other stuff which I can appreciate.
I only know him through Castle's super best friend. So but before that, don't even know, or I did watch a couple of videos.
Yeah, it's like I swear like if I didn't know any better, um the art CC kind of wants their own shed base to witch hunt.
Oh yeah, of course. You can't live. You need a villain. You need a good villain to get that drama going because people live on drama. That's the problem. It's like if you listen to looking at celebrities, they're living on some kind of a drama. They need a villain. I was a villain. That's how I could tell you why everyone needs a good villain. It's like if you do a role play, the problem is that everyone wants to do a safe and fun role play. They just want to be like, oh, my character did this or flew around the air, and no one wants to interact. There's like barely anything. But like, I'm like, listen, guys, I'm gonna play a villain because not because I want to, is because there's nothing going on. Like I know how long it takes for a role play to die, and it's not even that long. Just people get bored of it and just walk away. They even forget there's a role play going on. I have a dead role play chat um, because I stopped paying attention to it, and I know that
Yeah.
people need drama to continue going on with their lives. So yeah, that's the thing about it. Oh, it's good to know. Don't want to get involved, and
Yeah, it's like I said, it's like just like as long as you're not scared of them and you just go full troll mode, you will
Like I said, I understand.
Like, yeah, you will win.
Yeah, I understand that full troll mode. I didn't really go troll mode. Like I didn't even fight. The people stood
Yeah,
up
it's
for
like
me.
you either ignore them or go full troll
I
mode.
ignored them, and then they were like,
It's like it's literally the only proper options you can do.
"Yeah, but they try to insult your intelligence." Like, it's just yeah, it's just a clusterfuck. Like, I don't understand. Like,
But
I
yeah, if you
don't
want to watch like
understand.
the full video, then
I will watch that full video when I get a chance and find out where a the things I dodged, like DeviantArt and those people.
surprisingly, some people actually went over to the migrated over to the DeviantArt Ranting community.
I left the DeviantArt community because I couldn't compete. Maybe I'm just bad. I just couldn't compete with that with DeviantArt. That's why I left it. I don't know. Did you have a problem where like have you used DeviantArt, right? You used it?
I used I was gonna try and go back to DeviantArt so I can use my artist alley,
Okay.
but yeah, it's like I kind of fell off it.
Yeah, I fell off of DeviantArt at some point because I was like, cool, I'm using this thing, and then I started putting out some. I put out pictures, and I was like,
Yeah, it's like
I was expecting like likes to
I
get
preferred Pixiv over DeviantArt actually.
Pixiv. Have I don't. Maybe I did build the channel for Pixiv too. Like, okay, let's see. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I must have been doing something wrong because I can't seem to get garner likes unless I do fan art or something like that.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to. I want to avoid doing fan art and all in every way because I mean I'll do it if I need to, like if I want to like do something in appreciation. But in general, I don't want to be that guy who's like, oh, I need to live on fan art to get anywhere. That's the thing about it. So that's why I kind of avoid. And then I know that when I was on DeviantArt, I never got any likes.
Yeah, it's like primarily fucking llama badges, which piss me off.
I can't even do. Oh yeah, and don't they give do you do challenges to get DA points?
Yeah, but it's like some of them can also be donated to you as well.
Yeah, no one's free, no one's freely giving away DA points, and I'm not really asking for them because I don't even know what I was going to even do with
Well,
it.
you can either commission them, you can either commission DA points, or like someone will just donate it to you.
Oh, here's the thing about it: in the adopt communities, they take DA points on Amino. They take DA points. I was like, cool.
Amino coins.
Well, that's also some those Amino coins come on as add-ons. So first you have to buy it through PayPal, then Amino coins comes out as add-ons. I don't know what add-ons on are when it comes to art. It makes I know
It's like dirt. Like I said, dirt is a little bit more worth and is more worth.
and when someone says, "Hey, I want to give you an add-on," like you buy an OC, but you buy a character or whatever it may be, maybe like the same generic dog thing that someone got off a base of something else, and then you get add-ons. Like, is that what is a add-on to a drawing that you're just getting a JPEG of? It's like here's an NFT and here's an NFT add-on. It's like what does it do? What can I do? How can I add this thing? Like you have to have Photoshop or some kind of editing tool just to add wings or whatever it is that they give.
Which, knowing the average kid,
They have Isbane Paint. They have the free tools, and I don't think it's not as good as the as using the A tier, B tier, C tier art editing program. Like it's just more like I can slide images here and there and freaking thing. It's not going to be as good, but I still don't understand why they're giving away these like add-ons. But the DA points, they're worth more than the amino coins,
yeah,
and
they are. Yeah, like yeah, because you can legit convert them into actual cash.
yeah. So so it's PayPal, DA. I think there's another one, but then that's the
Yeah,
three
like at
tiers.
least you can actually deposit it towards something you like. Like at least you can deposit it with real cash.
Yeah,
That's what people like about DA points.
go into. I can give you a. Let's see. Let's take one of these things. Oh gosh, I'm in the free community. Get me out of here. Now, question is why? Why am I part of a furry community? Well, you see, there's some stuff. There's when you need animals to beat up in your game, you always rely on the community, the furry community. They got plenty of animals you can beat up on. All right. Let's see. Okay, so sometimes I'm trying to find out one person. Oh yeah, Toy House. I don't use that. They're like, hey, you want to sign up for Toy House when you're buying my character? I'm like, nope, because I ain't reselling these. I'm trying to find one person that has something. The 500 Mino coins. Oh no, I lost this one. Actually, no, I don't want this. Actually, I don't want.
Yeah,
It's not.
believe it or not, hell, even Robux are worth it.
Yeah, I think I see one person say that. Yeah, I think someone was trying to sell for Robux.
Yeah, Robux are worth more than Amino
I
coins.
thought it was a joke. I was like, oh, Roblox, because I have Roblox on my phone because I want internet, but I didn't think Roblox was like that was worth it that much. That's not.
Well, people make games actually made a pretty damn good video about how they fuck over creators, especially like young creators because Roblox are kids.
Oh
Like
yeah.
people who make games, like people who make Roblox games are like kids and shit.
The thing about it is like if you make a video game on, if you're making something on someone else's platform, it belongs to them. You didn't own it at all. What you thought your
Yeah, like
idea, your IP
um
was worth something, but no, what you're doing is you're once you make it on their platform, you're literally selling your rights away.
um oh yeah, and like which is that's pretty much almost every platform.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
it's like
I think OmanaC wasn't made with of Amino stuff. Like so, I changed the cards. Actually, I
all right, okay, I found the video about it. So while we're on the topic of doing like the whole industry thing, being a cog in the machine, um, trying to make it as an artist is a bit of a fucking because a couple days ago I got another rejection.
from where this time.
Um, it was from like another game studio saying saying that my art style was not the thing that they were looking for.
Does studio have a name, or you just don't
Uh,
want?
like you want me to name drop them?
It's up to you. Maybe we don't want to
All right.
because I was.
But I do know, but I will tell you this: they were in r/RPG Maker Discord.
Oh, oh, there's a Discord for RPG Maker. You know what? I'm not.
Yeah,
A lot.
specifically for the RPG Maker subreddit.
How come you're there and I'm not? I really. I'm okay. I did.
Well, it's on the subreddit.
Well, actually, to be honest, I am on the RPG web thing, and I can't seem to get my profile there. Like, I want my profile picture to show there, but you know. Anyways, go on.
But yeah, like so like I asked him like, hey, do you want to do you need a concept artist? Show some of my artwork. Which I'll tell you this much, I think I need to work on my pixel artwork more. So that way I could properly get hired for, RPG Maker stuff.
All right, that's a good place to start. Um, but what are you working on? Like tile sets or characters?
characters, because tile sets like I could probably do like it's no one's business.
Do you have like an example I could show to viewers?
Uh,
'Cause this is the already area.
yeah, I don't think I'll have it, but I can show you like some of the character pixel art I've done.
Okay. This is where I would go to IC on 4chan. They're like PYW. The guy would be complaining is like PYW. I was like, and the guy refuses to post his work. I'm like, okay. And they're like, yeah, you're not doing anything. But yeah, tile sets I haven't worked on, but I know I when it comes to sprites, some of them are handcrafted and some of them are not. Where's it?
But I'm on character designs, that's why I'm
Yeah, I
mar-
understand. Yeah, for me, I had to like handcraft some of these characters because I'm like, take a look at this. This is what he's showing. What else you gotta say about it? So I'm showing it off so that people can see it.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I kind of fell off of it.
was watching a Twitch. Someone on Twitch was streaming to RPG Maker, and they were using a certain program that was just works in
A
Pixel.
sprite.
Actually I don't know what it is because I didn't ask. But I figure it has to be like that. Let me go look it up. I can find a picture of what it. You say A Sprite
Yeah,
as
because because I'm using my go-to painting software, Clip Studio Paint. And once again, here's my character, in a better form of pixel art. But yeah, yeah,
A
yeah, and
Sprite
the guy and
is.
the Earthbound guy has yet to fucking contact me, and I kind of left the startup company.
That's probably, yeah. I think it's probably A Sprite.
Yeah, which honestly was probably for the better because one of the first games that they were gonna make was a fucking MMO,
That's ambitious.
which you don't do.
Why not?
Like because MMOs are both a huge time and money investment,
Oh yeah, unless you're China, then
especially if you're a fucking startup that's just starting out.
a lot of people are ambitious. They want to try to go for something that they don't that they see a
Kuro,
lot. Yeah,
remember that video I posted about scope?
yeah. Oh, totally. I know. But these are people who are inspired by. They played a bunch of League and said, you know what, I want to make a League game. It's
Yeah, it's like honestly, I think people should watch extra credits video on making your first game.
totally have a scope of something. Because if I knew about scope, I probably wouldn't have made black cement. Well, actually, I would probably still. Even this game here, I'm trying to go for scope, trying to keep it around, not too much. My scope is how many cars I can cram into the game. But go on.
But yeah, everyone should watch that video. I know, ill, but you're gonna have to watch because they have some pretty sound advice.
Yeah, I think it's a good reminder to those who are like, because listen, we've reread stories on social reading where people, they shot above their skill level. We've experienced stories all around where people just believe, okay, maybe if I do all this, I can get somewhere. Um, yeah, it is a problem. but going for going for MMO on and when you're a small group and budget. No, no, but it's because they played. I could say they probably played a bunch of games themselves, and they're like, "Oh, we can do this." That's how it goes. That's usually how it goes.
Yeah. Um, another, and I'll link another extra credits video about failing faster.
Oh yeah, I think we watched that. And, that'd be good. I can put them into the commentary, the comments. Because for those who don't know, every time you fail, you actually get better at what you're doing in the next round. Um, like I was playing Fall Guys. That video games is a perfect example of failing faster. Dark Souls is a perfect example of failing faster because you fail super fast and you're like, oh, I need to get better, so I'll try again, and you fail a couple hundred times until you finally do it.
I'll also link like some of these other videos as well from extra credits because like I said, they have some pretty sound advice when they're not too busy being stupid. Kuro?
Yeah, I hear you. I'm just looking for
Okay.
the link of the video.
I post in general.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm in a wrong Discord server.
Ah! I was like, I don't see nothing. I was
Yeah,
like,
I'll probably link my podcast video to the I'll probably uh, but yeah,
wow,
remember kids, you gotta fail faster.
just like
You
that.
know,
Perfect example. If you're gonna have to fail fast, so now you know to double check before you put your videos in the wrong Discord. That's how you do it.
that you'll still do
Perfect. Yeah,
regardless.
yeah, exactly. I mean, they all look the same. Uh, I mean, mine's on night mode, so if yours on night
Yeah,
mode,
I'm also on dark mode.
yeah. So yeah, they all look the same. Double. Look, it's like crossing the street. Look both ways before you cross the road, because you just might send it to the wrong person. Be like, wrong person. Let me see where. Okay, here we are. Got some extra credit here.
Like I said, when they're not too busy being stupid, they have they know what the fuck they're doing.
Oh yeah, experience. And these videos were pretty helpful still. Um, because we're talking about them and we're saying when it comes to not just video games but art in general, everything, the whole like learning from your mistakes, your whole scope, everything is like, yeah, it takes time, but what sometimes time is against you. So but money gives you options. And on the thing. Oh, here you go, indie devs lesson plans. So here we go, maybe there's three. So yeah, indie devs. I'm watching the video right now. Indie devs lessons. Plan plan scope well. Know what you're getting into. Keep base budget realistic. Okay, so those are the three.
And lastly, mechanics trump content.
True.
Because polish and scale are like what AAA's have. You really do not have that.
That's something I do have to keep in mind still. That's something I do have to keep in mind that all scale I shouldn't have, because I shouldn't go too big of scale, because in my game I'm creating, I'm going for like a kind of Yakuza like um kind of stage. kind of map, where it's like you get this one big city, but it's inside one. You're not going out on an adventure to go everywhere and have to like build like the lore of the land. You're at least subjugated to one big city, and everything's going and you're just going to go to different. It's like it's your hub, but you're gonna have to go branch out and stuff like that. I think it's a small for very small indie thing, and story will have to kind of carry it in a way.
Yeah,
Um,
that's good. Like I
and,
said, like mechanics trump content.
but the mechanic is the intricate mechanic is a little buggy. I would say the only part that's really buggy about the mechanics is I'm still trying to figure out the formula on some attacks, which seems to be an issue. Because I was just playing one Hector 1304's game under the rain, and I think he's gonna watch the he said he's gonna watch the VODs, and what happens is the only problem with the game. I wish I had to talk to him about that problem. The only one of the many problems with the game is that it's not that is being long. It seems to go pretty fast. Um,
Yeah,
but the problem is like the skills in the game are they're not challenged. Once you get like one of the skills in the game, you can pretty much just
it just automatically just breaks the game.
oh boy, it makes like maybe like a 4 hour task into like 2 minutes. It's like I was on a stream and one person was pointing out that how one of the people on the team is like walking in. She can restore your life and your MP. But I think it was evident at the in the 4 hour mark of the game because I that game's about if you're playing the game it's about 4 hours or yeah it should be about 4 hours maybe about six. If you're playing the game, which is pretty good for an indie developer on an RPG game, it should take about 6 hours, but 60 hours if you're doing like Final Fantasy and stuff like that. Make every bang for your buck. I haven't. I think I'm doing 10 hours, or at least. I mean, that's what I've been playing. That's what I've been doing, or that's why my playtest is showing me. But like I say, the person was telling me, yeah, this person's able to just do heal and restore, and by the time I got up to level 17, it just became evident that yes, this person is basically just there uh to just be a walking in, except for the parts where I can't heal myself from the poison. But hey, you know what? Can't win them all. You're going to be poisoned most of the time. But yeah, I mean there are some good decent games. I have on my desktop a couple of good games I still haven't played. I mean, I have played. Most from the RPG Maker community, and you know what? Also, the RPG community is a pretty nice community. Still, they're
Yeah,
not.
they're very welcoming.
They are very welcoming and stuff like that.
And
Um,
it's like I said, it's like I know like I kind of give RPG Maker kind of like a bad rep, but
mm,
it's like they're a very nice community. Like they're very great to each
very
other.
humble. Yeah,
It's just like it's just like the hacks that we have problems with.
yeah. Um, I really haven't met a hack. I just met a
Like
developer.
specifically, like just like people who really do not have talent.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I think those. Well, I have a game which it's I don't know what it's pretty short. It's a horror game, obviously, because there's only a couple of these things. There's horror and there is horror, and there are uh you know high
Shit
fantasy.
post.
I don't know. I haven't really got around to those. I think.
Like you will eventually find one that's just a shit post.
Yeah, it's true. Well, yeah, eventually I'll find one. But right now, like, there's a couple that are out there. What I have right now is I have a horror game called Deal Breaker, and it's just not really much is going on. It's supposed to be scary, and I didn't see nothing scary in there. Um, Trials of Azir. I probably should try that because I just downloaded recently an update to the game. So if the guy listened to my suggestions and tried to fix it, I should try it out. Maybe I'll try it on stream now that I finished Under the Rain. Um, and what else? And yeah, and Under the Rain and Amethyst Gem. So working with the developers in the game and playtesting their games, and hey, they're they'll listen to you, except for that one guy who was like, "No, you should did it what I how I did it." It was like great. It's like this is how you get games like Starlight Defender of the Last. I don't remember the title. It sucked. That's all you need to know. Um, Making games and then she's saying and then trying to like
Yeah, that's
convince
like
you.
you kind of like one of those things you have to abandon, like abandon the ego.
Yeah, that goes for like yeah, all creators have to kind of abandon ego. Like what you make is not going to be so is not going to be the best thing that you ever made. As you have to do is fail faster and fail a lot. I can find that. It's not even. The sad thing is that Starlight and Earth's Last Defense. That game was on Steam and then it got taken off. I was like, I want to play this. I want to play how I wanted to just like play it and show how bad it is, but someone already got to it and put it on YouTube. But $26 for this game. Oh gosh, no way. This game doesn't even. No, this game is not even worth $26. I give it a 1 star because it's not even that. Agent 69.
Or smut.
Yeah, there's a lot of those games.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's like you're either trying to find horror games, shit post, or smut.
This game is a walking shit post. I don't know how do I get on PlayStation Store? How do I post something on PlayStation?
Oh, how the fuck Life of Black Tiger slipped by the fucking quality control.
you know, I heard stories about quality control. People just can't do it. Like I heard from podcasts, they were saying that the reason why Cyberpunk had it was so buggy is because the people who were trying to do the QA just didn't kind of lied about how their ability to do it. And so that's why it like so CD Project Red was saying that the group that they hired, Quantic, not Quantic Dream, Quantic Labs, they're just like, yeah, we can do it apparently, and then they couldn't. So yeah, no, sometimes people just say they can and then don't do it, and then pocket the money. So,
Yeah,
so yeah, so there's a lot of good games, bad games. I haven't really touched a lot of games still on there because I'm still trying to create minds and whatnot. And grow the channel, which I got a few people, a few new followers. So those who are following, give yourselves a pat on the back. And so here's another virtual high five, which I'm not facing the camera. There you go. Yeah, virtual high five for joining the channel and watching some gameplay and whatnots. And yeah, I gotta move my schedule around still. Those are a couple things I gotta do. All right. Well, there is no news. I didn't go digging around for any news today because I was just too busy. I had to go places, and nothing came in importance, anyways. So, but the good thing is that I am moving my schedule around. So I'm moving. I'm not moving social reading will still be at the same time. I'm just moving my monster. Well, I'm moving Monster Boy to Mondays, and I'm moving OmanaC to Fridays. And my YouTube channel is losing subscribers. I mean, I wouldn't be subscribed. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked. You see, subscribe. I wouldn't be shocked that people are leaving my channel. Um, I think the only thing that got me up there was just I was commenting on Amino, but since Amino hasn't been doing anything since
yeah,
it,
like
good.
so while we're on the So yeah, like to those who people who are also new to the podcast, Amino is one of our go-to whipping boys.
Whip them good. Oh shoot! Today's the end of the thing where you can submit any questions to Lord Julian and ask him how
Yeah, like I'm
what
surprised he
quality.
hasn't dipped in a few months.
Maybe he's locked into this tax thing. I what I've been trying to do was I've been trying to put a podcast on their on the leaders Amino because I was like, oh, everyone's posting things, but they're like, no, 3 sentences. So I was like, okay, so I put in 3 sentences. Like, no, now you can't advertise. I'm like, I just put the description. I was like, screw it. I'm not gonna even try to put the podcast on there. And I made sure it was related to Amino. They're like, no, no, and I'm like, you know what? Screw you. I don't need this. Um,
Yeah, that's one of the things. It's like um, but back to what I was trying. But yeah,
oh boy.
and remember, kids, these kinds of places are a fucking scam, and they will make you into an activist, which is, in today's terms, is a useful idiot.
Yeah, I'm surprised these none of these activists are getting mad at Amino anymore. I don't know if they actually scrapped the live stream because all of a sudden no one's talking about it. But yeah, there's
Well, yeah, because because they kind of eventually realized, why the fuck do I need this piece of shit live stream from?
I don't know if they're still doing it. It's just like it just disappeared. Like they were actually being activists about Amino Plus, and that stayed.
But back to art school. Um, so you want to know how much Cal Arts is, guys? It is on par. Just like do like a quick side by side comparison of Cal. There it is, California Institute of Arts. Tuition and financial aid, tuition and fees. A full year is about 54K, 54,440 bucks. Let's look at Harvard. 54 for full-time student, it's 54,768. Let that sink in.
Yeah, I'm looking up.
Kara,
Yeah, no, I'm looking up the Cal Arts. I'm looking up Harvard right now just to find out what's going on.
I'll link you the Harvard tuition because it's a bit hard to find on their website.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
But remember, kids, Cal Arts is on par with Harvard.
Well, in terms of art style, wait, Harvard has an art school?
No,
Oh,
like I'm just
oh, just
comparing to
sorry.
like just
Yeah.
in general,
Okay.
just the college tuition.
Okay. I'm not going to either one of those, so it ain't my problem.
Yeah,
Have
like
have fun, America. We stuck with our own art schools. I didn't even look. I like in our community colleges. We have a couple of them. I don't know what the prices are, but I'm not really planning to go back to art college to do what, get a degree and saying I can draw, I can make squares.
yeah, because like a lot of
I mean, I guess a degree will help me. A piece of
like let's be
paper.
honest, there's just like it's just like a piece of paper. Like companies will judge you more on your portfolio than anything else.
Yeah,
This is just coming from my personal experience, like trying to get hired.
Yeah. So tell yeah. So what else? What more do you have to say about your hiring? You say like, do you have to get a degree in any of those places to for the people to kind of see you? Like
Not really.
what was that? Your job thing that you're applying for. Didn't ask for.
Um, fun thing about that, while I was trying to apply for it, they were trying to have me do a bunch of maths and English test. Cause I was like, what the fuck is all this shit?
Not for maps.
Math,
Oh,
math,
okay.
and it's just like, what the fuck is all this shit?
Not even like a skill, not like skill testing question. Just
It's just like general. It's like what you would see on like a school test.
okay.
It's like, what the fuck is all this shit?
I thought they'd test you with something closely related to the thing that they want you to do.
Which I try to like a
Huh? Oh,
I don't know,
your,
but
your audio broke up. That's why.
uh, I learned that it's like also kind of like a training thing. I don't know, but I'm gonna find yeah, like I'm gonna try the thing that my mom did, like say try to like go to be in FedEx.
Oh, you go to start delivery.
No, I'm more or less just gonna be pushing around packages.
Oh, I was about to say, I was gonna find you gonna be like a
I can't
carrier,
drive
like.
yet, so
Oh, I thought you were gonna be a carrier like me. Well, I deliver newspapers. I drive. The only hard
but yeah,
part is wrenching money from some people who don't want to pay you because they're like, I've been getting this for X amount of years. I am not going to give it to you. I'm like, okay, I have to fight. I gotta like fight this old man for the money, or stand there while people look through the door holes and be like, oh yeah, I noticed that it's him again. He's asking for money, and I've been dropping papers at your door. Uh, we got a better position inside the place is probably better than outside doing the job. Gotta deal with the animals and stuff like that. I can tell you that for sure. Or using the piss walls like Amazon.
yeah, yeah, fuck working at Amazon, man.
I mean, in a few, I don't know. I was gonna say in a few weeks, maybe.
Like no amount of pay is worth the fucking physical and mental health.
Uh, Listen, Amazon's not just about delivery. Right now, if this channel gets off, I'll be working under Jeff Bezos anytime soon. Um, as I deliver content through my computer to his
Let
Amazon
let's
owned
let's be honest. You're like
site.
we please no.
Like Jeff, he wins anyway. He wins everywhere. If it's not drones in the sky or drones on the and driving his cars, and he's got drones operating his TV shows. He wins anyways. We're subject to Jeff and Mr. Bezos. Hello, Overlord Bezos. I hope you are watching this.
it's more like Google,
Oh yeah, the
which
alphabet.
which speaking of which, I wanted to talk about this previously, but Google AI is it's apparently sentient.
Yeah, I don't think it. The thing about it is, yeah, I heard about that. I heard that I think it was Alexa or one of them can imitate your dead.
Now I'm at like the one that was like they had like the mental capacity of like an 8-year-old or
Oh,
some shit.
yeah, I know that. I mean, it's just a computer. Well, uh, to go biblical and stuff like that. You never know. This. Well, everyone says Terminators, but you never know this where it could be the coming of the this could be where the mark of the beast is going to start. It could this could be a domino effect of things to happen. Computers are it's going to be computers,
What,
but
we're gonna have Blade Runner, the fucking pleasure models.
I don't think Blade Runner. If you survive the rapture, or if you don't get raptured, probably you're getting into Blade Runner. More like you would suffer. on Earth, and you had to take you had to take the mark of the beast to even buy something, kind of thing. Yeah. So not quite getting the Blade Runner
Uh,
effect, but at least getting something close enough to it. Some kind of tattoo like 1847 or barcode, whatever, something like that.
1984.
I never read it, never seen it, but I'm pretty sure it's probably close to it. Big Brother's always watching you. They're right now sitting at ISPN right now, making sure you're not googling up anything that you shouldn't be, and then also watching what you're watching. That's what we got to get NordVPN. No, that's to get NordVPN. It's like they're not even sponsoring, but
I
all this one.
use a private VPN. Like the cheap shit always works. For me.
Yeah,
Like I primarily use VPN just to pirate content.
yeah. Um, I just watch things on YouTube, whatever I can find, anything I can find, basically. Yeah. So I know that's the future, but yeah, were you saying about the Google bot that was just going to tell
Like
us what to
it's
do?
it's sentient. It's like one part of me is like excited, but it's like the other part of me is like fucking scared
Oh yeah, you should. Yeah, I'd be scared too.
because
The
it's like one we could potentially get robo waifus
real ones. I mean, not like the one that, not the Hatsumuku in the glass or the
like the gate box. Yeah. I mean like proper robo waifus.
oh, like the one where the guy was trying to make the cafe one, right?
Yeah, I think so.
What were you planning to do with these robot waifus, anyways? Tell me, what was your plan? Once you get to your robot waifu, what is your plan?
Fucking be with her.
Like, you know,
Like I don't
just
know, like do like couple shit,
like, like,
like holding hands,
and
going on walks, going to dinner,
and
play video games.
and
Okay, Kuro, that's
come on, you know what you really want to do. You want to fuck that
yeah, I
machine.
know. I'm trying to avoid that part.
We know we all know what we want. Come on, man. No, we don't.
That's the part I'm trying to avoid.
No. Listen, no one, everyone wants to smash the machine with their dick in one way or another. Man, no one's hiding anymore. Once that robot comes out, everyone's just coming out there, dicks in hand, and just be like, "I'm buying this robot for uh fun."
It's like, and if they want children with said waifu, they would get one with an artificial womb.
Yeah, it's like that's like one of those, like I was thinking like one of those Ziploc bags, just with a glass window on the front of the stomach. It's like, oh, you see my child inside, and I can see my designer baby. It's like, you know what? It's like an easy bake oven. She's gonna have an easy bake oven stomach. Bakery in the back. Oh, Hasbro's getting on this. Hasbro, you know what you need to do. Well, we're here. Listen, are you sure this is a bad sketch? Because I think this is pretty good. Like, you get a robot waifu, you can get toast. She can make you toast. She can clean. Um, she could probably make you pizza and make you and bake whatever else you want in her. It's like all in one package. Look at that. Come on, man.
Let's be honest
Don't
here.
get
It's like,
scared. This is a benefit.
yeah, but the other one is the fucking Terminator T800 future.
Oh well, you better, if you want that to happen, you gotta get off your computer. It's all, you know why? Because the Skynet's already reading what you're saying. Like, it's already got you down to an algorithm. And right now, like, when they send the robots after you, they're gonna send a sexy assassin, and you're gonna be like, "Wow, a sexy assassin!"
Well, it's like a T1000.
Yeah, is that the liquid one? Is that the liquid one?
Yes.
Yeah, that one. Gosh, it reminds me of something I saw in Rule 34. I won't get into that. um, but yes, it's something like that. And she'll be able to change, and then she'll be able to kill you. After you expend yourself, she will kill you. Just because the machine wants to be cruel. It knows what man wants, and then end their life.
It's
Uh,
like death by snoo snoo.
yeah, pretty much. Um, yeah, pretty much. But it's not going to be giant Amazonic woman. It's going to be a small. Wait, was it? No, it's going to be average sized robot. That's going to just, I don't know, do whatever the robot, whatever your fantasy leads to, you fill in the blanks there. I'm not an expert, and and this is why the robot's going to kill us, because we're right now just putting down ideas, and Google's just going to be like, okay, sure, I'll take that down there, and I'll make sure
Like
I'll make
the
sure you
fucking like like Skydev's just like write that
write
down.
that down. He wants to die like this. I read his history. He wants to die like what? Excuse me? Are we able to do that? I don't think the robots have enough power able to handle what able to handle what I see. It probably malfunction. Like I don't understand. Just kill them instead. Yeah, I wouldn't really worry that much. That's coming from me. I don't know. Maybe you should worry about it. But yeah. So surprise. Anywho, um, I'm getting tired, man. How about you?
I'm tired. Yeah, you can
All right, we're gonna hop off. Thought Dog would join in, but not one of those days. And I was
yeah.
streaming already today, so all right. So thank you guys for tuning into our podcast. Don't forget you can catch Sketchpad at
Mr. Overlord. Mostly everywhere here.
yep. Uh, I will leave the description. I'll leave the directions to his channel or to his social medias in the description. And for me, you can catch me at on Twitch. And like I said, thank you to those other followers who have joined in. Uh, Stuff like that. Hopefully, we can get more people to join in and get people talking and get a lot of stuff going on. But first, we have to establish ourselves before we can get somewhere. So we need to fail fast a couple hundred times so we can make it to the future and progress with our
I
robot
mean, that's how
waifus.
I started with this. Um, because I always wanted to do podcasting, but it always flat,
Yeah,
fell flat on its ass.
I totally understand. Yeah, but you have to practice on Amino before we can get to the big boys. So here we are. All right, then.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, thanks for coming out, and we'll see everyone later. Goodbye. Matine.
Jenny.
Time to close this down.